Welcome to tonight's presentation of the Pro Basketball Association. If you want pro, you want the PBA.
Welcome into the PBA presented by Triangle on 1891. Brian King hanging out with you from a gym in Everytown, USA, where ballers continue to put in work merely for the love of the game. Hours upon hours of blood, sweat, and tears poured into hard-won floors just like this one as the Georgia Vipers get set to take on the Montgomery Knights. Just about set for the tip. Let's get to your starting lineups. First for the Vipers, it'll be Daryl White, Cortez Cheney, Cornelius Thomas, Isel Pierce, and Alquan Mendenhall. For the Knights, it'll be Deontay Brown, Jaron Washington Thomas, Marquez Brooks, Gary Hollingsworth, and the big man Orlando Ties. So the officials will get ready to toss it up, and the Knights will control the opening tip. And right off of a good screen, get the scoring open early, is Marquez Brooks. 3-zip here right off the bat for the Knights, and the Vipers bring the ball into the front court. Over on the right wing, jump shot is good. 3-2 your score. 9.5 to go, quarter number one. Thought about a three, passed it up, kicks over to the right wing to Hollingsworth. Inside, now back out up top. Working around the wing, now gonna drive, easy lane. And Jaron Washington Thomas off another good screen inside, and it's 5-2. Three-point attempt for Cheney, no good. Rebound to the Knights, up ahead quickly. Easy layup, missed that time by Adrian Williams. Rebounded to the Vipers, and now they'll push ahead. 5-2 as we go under 9 here. Loose ball gathered up by the Vipers. There's a three ball. Count it. Daryl White from the left wing evens things up here, about 8.5. And that ball blocked from behind. Good hustle down the court that time by the Vipers as Hollingsworth blocked out of bounds. Knights to inbound on the baseline. They throw it all the way out. And control up top. And driving down the lane, slashing to the right side of the rim, lays it in. Deontay Brown, a good take down the right side, gives the Knights another 2-point advantage here with 8:20 to go in quarter number one. Cortez Cheney again controls on the left wing for the Vipers. Ball still on the left side where the Vipers trying to work on this zone defense. Off the back iron, 2-point shot, no good. Knights control. Little pressure that time on Williams as he brings the ball up. Now the Knights will set up in the half court. Ball screen. Looked like they went to pick and roll. Now they'll go to the corner. Shot is off. Rebound collected by the Vipers. And they'll press ahead into the front court. Cheney back to that left wing. Spin move. Dishes inside, good look, now back over to the wing. They run him off the 3-point line inside, crazy shot, no good. Here come the Knights, and now we will get a carrying violation on the Knights. And so it'll be Viper basketball. Daryl White to inbound. Into the backcourt to Cheney. Again on the left wing, now drives the right side. Falling back, short jumper. Can't get it to fall. Ball saved. No, not saved. Good effort out on the wing that time. I believe that was Hollingsworth with the diving attempt. Couldn't keep it in, and so the Vipers maintain the basketball in their offensive end. White has it up top. Down to the right wing. Deep shot. Count it! Another big three ball for the Vipers, and now they have their first lead of the game, 8-7. 6:50 to go here in quarter number one. As Keontae Brown has the ball in the front court. Shot fake, leans under, gets it to go. 9-8, your score, Knights on top. A good take by Cheney, can't get the left-handed layup to go. Quickly ahead for the Knights, they don't have numbers, and Brown will pull it back out. Now to the wing, 3-point shot attempt for Marquez Brooks, no good, Vipers clear, they push up ahead. Whistle underneath the basket. Looks like we have a foul called down underneath, and we will get a couple of free throws here. First foul of the ball game. Good crowd in attendance as well. First one is good. Second one's in and out. Knights control the rebound and push the ball ahead. Washington Thomas has it. He'll go down the middle of the lane and lays it in. Looks for a foul call. Doesn't get one. But he gets the bucket to make it 11-9 Knights. 6-minute mark here of quarter number one. Cheney into the front court. We'll get a ball screen. Takes two with him. Good feed inside. Layup no good. But a foul called. Cheney with a good feed inside. Believe they're going to get Williams with the foul. Free throw is good. Knights get another guy in there on the stripe, and the second free throw is good as well. All tied up at 11, 5:52 to go in quarter number one as the Knights advance the ball into the front court. Over on the wing, in trouble, gets out of trouble. Williams at the elbow. Ducks under, flips it out to Brooks. Brooks into the corner to Hollingsworth. Skip pass up to the top to Williams, who drains it. Up ahead quickly for the Vipers. And so 14-13, the Vipers strike quickly. Vipers switch on the ball screen. 3-point attempt is good for Jaron Washington Thomas, the sharpshooter. Off to a hot start here in quarter number one as we're at the halfway mark. A 17-13 advantage for the Knights. Jump shot off the mark. Cleared by the Knights as they come forward. Another jumper no good, and we're going to go back and forth here. Feverish pace early, layup, block attempt, but it falls, and so 17-15, the gap narrows. 4.5 minutes to go here in quarter number one. Brown has it, loses it. Tipped out of bounds. It'll be Knights ball. Bunch of subs. Looks like we'll get a timeout. We'll take it with them. You're watching the PBA on Triangle by 1891.
Whoa, personal foul.
What the feezy?
You can't use a beard trimmer below the 50-yard line. This is the Waterproof Lawnmower 4.0 by Manscaped.
What's the difference?
It's got new skin-safe technology to help reduce cuts and nicks. It's powerful, yet gentle, just like me.
Dog, I appreciate you.
Boop. Hey, watch out. I'm not ticklish.
Get yours at manscaped.com.
the huddles break. Here's we come back. Knights and Vipers here on Triangle by 1891. This is the PBA, a 17-15 ball game. Knights on top of the Vipers, 4:23 to go here in quarter number one, and the Knights will inbound on their own baseline. Williams with the ball, a shot off the mark for Brown. And so the Vipers with the rebound into the front court. Cornelius Thomas gives it up, spin move, back to Thomas, who's open on the baseline, reverse layup. Uses the rim to protect himself from the block shot and evens the game up at 17. And now Brown right back down, tries to get a layup of his own. Another loose ball, this time gathered by the Knights. 2-on-1, easy finish for Deontay Brown, and it's 19-17, 3.5 to go. Chaney picks up his dribble, now to the elbow to Thomas. Thomas into the lane, spin, southpaw up, can't get it to go home. Williams will bring it up, goes the distance with the finger roll. Looking like a reboot of Bill Russell, slicing down the lane and dropping it in. 3 to go, 21-17 your score. Knights on top of the Vipers. Vipers, three-point shot, no good. Rebound cleared by the Knights. Quickly back up, Brooks will take a three-pointer, can't get it. And now the Vipers bring the ball up the floor. A lot of pressure on White as he goes to the left wing, now to Thomas at the elbow. Long three-pointer, no good from Darrell White. Straight down the floor goes Brooks, can't make the layup. And now the Vipers right back up ahead. Darrell White, ball fake, now kicks it out, almost stolen. Chaney feeds it inside, I believe that's Cornelius Thomas with another bucket to make it 21-19 here, about 2 minutes to go in quarter number one. Ball screen up top for Williams, three-point attempt, can't get down for Washington Thomas. Vipers with a chance to tie it up here. Pierce up top, flips it into the corner for Chaney. Into the block for Thomas, spins lefty off the back iron, no good. So here come the Knights again. Brown smothered up top by Chaney, kicks it over to the wing. Three-point shot is good from Adrian Williams. Darrell White up the floor, almost turned it over inside to Pierce. Now out to Chaney for a long three. Comes off the back iron, Pierce the rebound. Now Darrell White's got it on the wing. He drives in, back over to Pierce. Jumper no good. Williams collects the rebound, Knights up ahead. Trying to add to their 5-point advantage. Strong to the hole goes Brown, and he's fouled. Thomas will collect his first. And Deontay Brown will get a couple of free throws to try to add to his team's 5-point advantage here with 1:05 to go in quarter number one. (24-19) your score. First free throw rolls off the right side of the rim. Nobody down for a rebound for the Knights as they sub in some folks, so maybe here they come. They'll join the Viper players. Jeffrey Drake, one of the ones checking in, looks like Terrell Hill joined him. Second free throw in and out from Brown. Rebound for the Vipers. White will bring it up across the timeline. Splits the double team into the corner. Now back out to the wing to White. White looking for a screen, gets one. They switch to the Knights. Pull up three for White. Long rebound collected by the Knights and up ahead quickly for them. Another three-point attempt off the mark. Vipers collect. Half a minute to go here in quarter number one. Chance for 2 for 1 for the Vipers if they can score quickly. Cheney off the right wing, pass down low, intended for Pierce, picked off by the Knights. They'll have to shoot the ball. Quick 3-ball, in and out for Alex McNeil. Ball out of bounds, belongs to the Knights here with 18 to go. 24-19 the score. Knights to inbound. Into the corner. Now out of the wing. Back to the corner. Into the post. Good spin by McNeil. He puts it up and in. Makes it 26-19. Time winding down here in quarter number one. Cheney ahead. And that'll do it. Doesn't get a shot off. And so 24-19 is your score. The Knights lead the Vipers.
Tour be lit. First of all, to even be on tour, you gotta be one of the super duper flies.
People in Atlanta, they love Slutty Vegan, but like outside of Atlanta, it's crazy.
The adrenaline rush that you get from it is amazing.
We do celebrity events, casting calls, video shoots.
When they say it's fresh and ready to go, like it's fresh and ready to go. We do it all ourselves. No machines, no nothing. We literally just got flat tops, grills, and fryers.
Being on the road and being on tour specifically, it's like you're a celebrity.
Been to Boston, Tampa, Alabama a few times, North Carolina.
The fact that we are able to travel together is like a whole different relationship.
I like to call us like we're like Fast and Furious, right? Like it's, you know, we're on the road. We're not in expensive cars or muscle cars, but we're in a big giant yellow truck.
If somebody's got it and they're special and you see it, and you want to work somewhere where you can just be yourself, this the place. We make good tip money. You get to meet all types of people, and it's fun.
And so here we are back. Second quarter action, 26-19 your score. As we begin quarter number two. Good drive that time by Drake, foul called. They're going to get offensive foul on Jeffrey Drake for the hook. And so Vipers will get the ball, 10 seconds gone here in quarter number two. Full court pressure from the Knights. Vipers break it, ball up ahead. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay Viper basketball. So Vipers inbound. In the corner, Darryl White. Can't get it to go, excuse me. I believe that was John Tavis Miles, couldn't get the three to fall. Knights up ahead in a hurry. And Drake off the mark. Darryl White slice and dice it in, and he will draw the contact. Can't get the layup to fall, but he gets Jeffrey Drake to foul him in the process, and so he'll head to the line for a couple of free throws. Try to get his team a little bit closer in this one. 9:16 to go here in half number one. It's a 7-point advantage for the Knights over the Vipers, 26-19, and Darryl White at the line for a couple of free throws. First one goes in and out. Some subs for the Knights. Free throw number 2 is good, so 26-20. Good dish inside to Ties. And just like that, the lead back out to 8, and now another turnover. 3-ball is good. Jalen Smith drains one and pushes it out to a two-digit advantage. Vipers slicing up ahead to make it 31-22. Another three-point attempt, doesn't get anything, goes out of bounds. 8 minutes, 30 seconds remain here in the first half, and more full court pressure for the Montgomery Knights. Ball almost stolen. Cheney goes up the left wing, gives it up. Press broken by the Vipers, and a three-point ball is down for Miles. 31-25 now. Knights into the front court. In the corner, they swing it. Three-point attempt for Hill off the front iron. Rebound collected and wide of the mark for ties. White up into the front court, ball down in the corner, back out to White. Rebound by the Knights, and they'll throw it quickly across the timeline. A little bit of a trap, able to work out of it. Into the corner, three-point shot for Haynes is off the mark. Offensive rebound and a foul. To Jalen Smith down there fighting for the board. Doesn't get the bucket to go, but he will have two free throws. 31-25 your score, 7.5 to go here in half number one. First one off the back iron for Smith. Second one is good. Makes it a 7-point ball game. A little three-quarter pressure here. Quickly ahead to White, who draws the contact down low. The blocking foul called. They'll get Alex McNeil. He didn't think it was a foul. So the Vipers to inbound on their baseline. They get it in to Miles. Miles to Cheney. Ball fake down the lane. Left-handed layup, no good. Gets his own rebound. Kicks it out. Across right wing, now into the corner. A drive and count the basket. Bill Reese, a strong take out of the corner. Gets to the rack, draws the foul. Gets the bucket. It's 32-27. A chance to make it just a 4-point ball game if Reese can complete the three-point play. Reese can't get it. Remains 32-27 as we count toward the 7-minute mark. Williams pulls up a three and nails it. Extending the lead out one more time to 8 points. Vipers in a little bit of trouble, and now looks like we've got a warning on the Knights bench. So they were getting too close to the action on the court. So Vipers inbound the basketball. 9 on the shot clock. Whistle, and it'll be another turnover here for the Vipers. So the Knights to inbound. Miles will accompany Brown up the floor into the front court. Continuing to chase him around a screen. Brown all the way to the rim. Gets it to go. Good take by Deontay Brown. More pressure, and the Vipers once again break it. Cheney controls. on the right wing. Pulls up his dribble, three-point shot, off the mark. Rebound to the Knights. Jaron Washington Thomas skies for it and gets his pocket picked by the Vipers. And one. Bill Reese doing the dirty work and picks Washington Thomas's pocket. Takes it all the way to the other end and draws the foul on Washington Thomas. 5:48 to go, 37-29. Another chance for a three-point play for Bill Reese. Can't complete this one either. Rebound kicked around now to the Knights. They will advance it quickly. Quickly to the rim goes Brown, and another tough layup for Deontay Brown, who's putting on a clinic in tough finishes here at half number one. Chaney long three ball. Can't get it to go, and now the Knights right back up the floor, driving straight down. It's Marquez Brooks coast to coast. 41-29. It's a 12-point advantage now for the Knights. And the Vipers continue to struggle from the field. Do get an offensive rebound here, see if they can capitalize. They swing back into the corner, almost another turnover, but a foul called. I believe they're going to get Washington Thomas again. Under the halfway mark of quarter number 2 by a sliver. 4:59. We'll take a timeout with them. 41-29 is your score. The Knights have opened up a pretty big lead here in quarter number 2. You're watching the PBA on Triangle by 1891.
Italian Twine offer detail and luxury with styles for both men and women.
I love them. Clean, go good with suits, like you say. 2 young brothers, HBCU grads.
It's called Italian Twine. It's just a black-owned watch company, and I'd like to support all black everything.
Also, shout out to Italian Twine for this amazing watch.
This is the one my wife got me. Love this watch, one of my favorite pieces. I always been in the watch, always been collecting watches, man, and I really like this.
The Virginia-based company, founded in 2014, has been featured in Men's Health, The Rob Report, Black Enterprise, Huffington Post, New York Magazine, Cosmopolitan, and more.
The actual band is interchangeable. This is a fire brand, dope watch, man.
Brian King back with you here. PBA on Triangle by 1891. It's a 41-29 lead for the Montgomery Knights over the Georgia Vipers here with 4:59 remaining in the first half. And Cortez Chaney at the free throw line for the Vipers. Knocks that one down. And Chaney good on both, brings the lead back to 10. Excuse me, to 9. It's 41-32. 4:50 to go, and Deontay Brown thought about it. Now into the post. Williams stepped back, thought about a three, tried to get down on the baseline to Haynes, who somehow saved it. And Brooks looking for Williams down low. Ball deflected out of bounds. It'll belong to the Knights under their own basket, 4:37 to go. They maintain a 9-point lead. Haynes in the corner with the shot off the back iron. Rebound controlled by the Vipers. Reese coming up the floor will draw the foul. on Gary Hollingsworth. And so that will send Bill Reese to the line with 4:25 to go in half number one. 41-32 the score. First free throw from Reese is good. Good on the second one. A 7-point ball game. Brooks splitting the defenders and able to draw a foul. Looks like they'll get Chaney. A non-shooting affair, say the officials. Looks like Ty is checking in for Hollingsworth. The inbound to Williams to the Knights. Pass deflected, knocked away, ahead for the Vipers. Easy deuce on the fast break for Cornelius Thomas. Back to just a 5-point game. Vipers scratching their way back in, and now if they get the violation, they'll get a foul. They get it on Miles. 3:55 to go, and ball inbounded to Williams. He hands back off to Brooks. Brooks trying to go to the wing. Chaney deflects it out. Good defense by the Vipers. Knights to inbound again. Under 9 on the shot clock. Williams has it on the wing, hands it off to Marquez Brooks. He'll step behind the screen, pull up the shot, can't get it to fall down. Vipers with the rebound. Chaney up ahead on the right side. Pulls up a jumper just inside the 3-point line and buries it. Ice cold from Cortez Chaney. Makes it just a 3-point game with 3.5 to go in half number one. Williams hands off to Haynes, down into the corner to Ties. Got a whistle, and Ties stepped out of bounds in the corner. So Vipers could tie the game with a 3-point shot. They're going to go straight to the rim. Thomas! Circus layup couldn't go down. The Knights come quickly back up the floor and out of bounds off the Vipers. 3:21 to go in the first half. The Vipers been down by as many as a dozen. They trail by just 3 here. Knights control. There's a 3-point shot. Can't get it to go. Bill Reese with the rebound. He'll push ahead quickly. 2-on-1. Gives it up, and the layup no good. Now the Knights, Deontay Brown, master of the fancy layup. Can't get that one to go. Back and forth action as here come the Knights. 3-pointer to Ty. Off the mark. Rebound, Knights, but turn right back over. Thomas has got it. Hands it off to Chaney down low. He's blocked. Some furious action. Now Brown leans into one. It's too strong. Vipers going to slow things down. About 2:20 to go here in half number one. Right to the rim. Can't get it. Back out. Reese run off the 3-point line. That could be the tie right there. No. Ties the rebound. Approaching the 2-minute mark, and Brooks will slow the pace up the floor. Across the timeline, guarded by Chaney. Pulls up the 3. Well off and knocked out of bounds. Almost out of bounds by Ties. Vipers try to go quick. The pass is deflected and intercepted by Haynes. They go quickly ahead to Williams. Pulls up a 3. Won't go down. Offensive rebound to Ties. His turnaround no good. Another offensive board to Brooks. Feeds it back up top to Williams. Good fake. Down on the baseline to Haynes, back to Ties. Good ball movement by the Knights right there. And they increase their advantage back to 5. Cheney on the edge of the lane gives it up to Thomas, who lays it in. 1:15 to go. Back to just a 3-point ball game. Another warning to the Knights about their bench, and now a technical foul, I think, has been issued. It is a tech on the bench of the Knights. And so Cortez Cheney, the man of the hour at the line. Number 1 is good, like Deontay Brown checking out. Haynes checking out for the Knights. Brooks checking out as well. Terrell Hill, Jalen Smith. And now Brooks coming back in. Nope, now back out. And Ties coming off the court as well. So now ball back to the Knights as Smith brings it up. Ball screen for Williams. And, fast hands from John Davis Miles as he picks the pocket of Jalen Smith and goes all the way to make it 43-41. Knights we've got a violation here on the Vipers, and they'll give the ball back over to the Knights. 1:11 to go here in half number 1. Jeffrey Drake to inbound for the Knights. He pulls up a jump shot, whistle on the play. And looks like they're going to get not sure who they got. Ball belongs to the Vipers, though. It's an offensive foul on the Knights. Cheney going to pull up a three-pointer. He's strong off the back iron. A tussle on the floor, an offensive board, and all of a sudden, under a minute to go. And the Vipers have fought their way back into this ball game. They collect another loose ball. Chance to take the lead right here. Cheney thinks about the three, now drives to the rim. Reverse layup is good. And the Vipers take the lead at the end of half number 1. Well, they'll call a block. We're trying to see what happened. They've got a blocking foul. Looked like the clock expired, though. And that will be the end of half number 1. Wow. After being down almost the entire first half, the Georgia Vipers, with 3 seconds to go, take the lead 47-45. And that's where we stand at the end of half number 1. Quick break. We'll reset you for the second half here in just a moment. You're watching the PBA on Triangle by 1891.
When I came home from prison in 2001, I had a tough time finding a job. Have you ever been convicted of a felony? When you get to that part of the application, your heart starts beating fast, your hands become sweaty. It doesn't matter your education or work experience. That's gonna be the determining factor.
What's up, man?
What's up with you?
Nothing, man.
How you get it, man?
Regular military, got no signs.
I would fill out an application and they tell me that they're not hiring, but they got now hiring signs on the window.
Did that make you go back to doing some of the things that you were doing before?
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's kind of like they forced you to.
Set up.
It's like set up. It's systematically set up for you to have to go back. I was 3 years old when the U.S. Marshals came, beat down the door, and got my dad. Maybe like 5 the second time. I just kept asking my mom, like, yo, where's my dad? Where's he at? He would tell my grandmother, I'm not trying to do that no more. I'm trying to get my life right.
What up, boy? What's up with you, boy? Good to see you. Good to see you, man.
Being a barber changed my dad. Being able to have a community that he can turn to when he needed something, that helped him a lot.
That was a hard moment for me last week.
All those ups and downs that you've been through, to look at you now, I'm so proud of you. I'm happy to call you my dad, man.
What you just said right there is what it was all about. Everything that I've done was for that. Now I can retire. So I can retire now. Old man still got it.
Ooh, now that look good, man.
Welcome back. Brian King here with you with PBA on Triangle by 1891. The Montgomery Knights and Georgia Vipers doing battle out here in Montgomery. Currently, it's the Vipers, though, who hold a 47-45 advantage at the end of half number 1 as we get ready to start quarter number 3. It was a super strong ending to that second quarter for the Vipers after trailing by as many as 12 in the first half. A super strong first half from Cornelius Thomas of the Vipers. He'll look to continue that in quarter number 3. For the Knights, they're going to look to try and get some of their guys going as they make their way into the third quarter. Deontay Brown, a big first half. Jaron Washington Thomas and Jalen Smith also chipping in a good first half for the Knights. And so we'll get ready for second half action here as the Vipers have the lead 47-45. It's excellent halftime entertainment provided by the Knights dance team. As half number 2 just about set to get underway. Vipers got the last inbound, and so the Knights will have the ball as we switch ends. Brooks up top. Now down in the post to Williams. Turnaround jumper. It's too strong. Offensive rebound. Hollingsworth kicks it back out. Short pull-up is good. And so game tie at 47 as we begin period number 3. Up top for the Vipers, now to the right wing. Glover, take it into the middle, leaves it off. Oh, a good job on the pass, but cannot finish, can the Vipers. And so here come the Knights into the front court. Easy layup opportunity that time for Adrian Williams. In transition. And now 49-47 is your score with the Knights on top. Good feed inside of Thomas. He tried to go back onto the baseline to Cheney. Hollingsworth gets in the way, and now he will draw a foul on Cornelius Thomas. .8:35 to go, 49-47 your score. Hollingsworth on the wing, kicks it into the corner. 3-point attempt is money for Marquez Brooks. And so the Knights back off to a hot start in quarter number 3. They hold a 5-point edge. Glover going to take it to his right. Splits a couple of defenders, draws a foul as he hits the deck. Shot won't go, but he'll have a couple of free throws, and Deontay Brown charged with the foul. 52-47. Vipers yet to get on the board, nearly 2 minutes in to quarter number 3. See if Glover can get them there with his first free throw. It's good. 52-48 now. But Hollingsworth thought about running inside the three-point line, stopped himself just in time. Second free throw money from Glover. Knights to inbound. Some full court pressure from the Vipers. Brown flips ahead. Long three, no good. Rebound controlled by the Vipers. They flip ahead quickly. All the way across to Chaney with the skip pass. A whistle and a traveling violation on Chaney. Dragged his pivot foot. More turnover issues for the Vipers. When they've played clean ball, they've done it well. Quickly for a three, misses everything. Maybe grazed the rim for Brooks that time, and Chaney away with the loose ball. He's gonna pull up a three. Off the front iron, rebound to Hollingsworth. Takes it up the right side across the timeline. Tried to feed it inside. He was looking for Washington Thomas. And now the Vipers push ahead into the offensive zone. Darrell White on the right wing. White, a big first half, had 8 points, throws this one away though. Looked like he may have been trying to get one of his stars going. Couldn't quite get Pierce. The basketball in the post. Deontay Brown gonna take it on his left. Reverse layup, and that makes it back out to 5 points. Here comes Chaney. Picks up his dribble, now out to the three-point line. Loose ball, out of bounds, and it'll belong to the Knights. Another turnover for the Vipers. Knights push ahead quickly. Count the basket. Marquez Brooks takes it strong to the rack, draws the foul. Chance for a three-point play. Have some substitutions coming in for the Vipers. I believe Bill Reese, Jontavis Miles. 6 points and 7 points respectively in the first half for that pair as Brooks attempts to complete the three-point play, can't get the free throw. Vipers clear the rebound. And Miles up the floor, guarded by Brooks. Finds Chaney. Chaney gonna drive, pull up, kicks it out, pull up jumper now. No good. Another long shot. There's a good offensive rebound. And tap in for the Vipers to make it 56-51. Just over 6 to go in quarter number 3. Williams in a little bit of trouble up top, puts the ball on the floor, gives it up to Deontay Brown, a foul called. Gonna be called on the Knights, offensive foul. 56-51, 6:07 to go, quarter number 3. And it'll be Vipers basketball. Like Williams, pretty upset. And would be calmed down by some of his teammates. And so Vipers inbound and they'll push ahead. Chaney has it on the left wing. Down into the corner. Back out to Chaney, who will try a three. And now the Knights quickly ahead. Ball too far ahead and out of bounds. So Cheney's 3 brings the game within 2. 56-54 as the clock winds under 6 minutes. Vipers now to inbound at their own baseline. All the way across, out to Pierce. He's gonna try the middle spin move, a nice one. Gets him to the rack, the layup good. And Isaiah Pierce into the action now and right back down the floor come the Knights and answer with a bucket of their own. Easy lay-in that time for Orlando Ties. Thomas in the front court, a little shake and bake. Down the middle, finger roll. And again, back to a 2-point game, 58-56. Long 3-point shot comes up with nothing. Vipers trying to go fast. Brown going to intercept the pass, flip it ahead himself. Brooks going to try from 3, he's short. Reese the rebound ahead to Cheney, who trips. Still good pass inside to Miles, who finishes. And gives the Vipers a 2-point edge, 60-58. Washington Thomas, guarded by Cheney, goes to his left, loses the handle. All poked away. But last touch by Cheney, and so that'll bring us to our media timeout. 4:34 to go. The Vipers, after struggling at the beginning of the third quarter, back with a 2-point advantage over the Montgomery Knights. You're watching the PBA on Triangle by 1891. Back in bounds with the ball are the Vipers, the Knights. Shot won't go, and so now quickly up ahead for Cheney, who drains the 3-pointer. 63-58, and now a turnover as Hollingsworth trapped in the corner. Cheney gonna fire up another one, that one won't go. Ball out of bounds. 4:10 to go. Get a foul call, I believe. Knights and Vipers, PBA. Here on Triangle by 1891. 63-58, and Bill Reese at the free throw line for the Vipers. He is good on free throw number 1. Biggest lead of the game for the Vipers. They lead by 6. Wholesale changes for the Knights. As Reese set for free throw number 2. He's good on both. And the Knights will bring the ball up, a little 3-quarter court pressure here from the Vipers. And it results in a quick turnover and a layup challenged, maybe blocked a little bit, and no good. And so here come the Knights again, and a big-time 3-ball from Jalen Smith. Narrows the gap to just 3. Cuts the advantage in half, and here come the Vipers. More pressure, and we'll get another violation here. Ball back over to the Knights. Jeffrey Drake tried to Euro step and give it up. Pass deflected out of bounds. Knights maintain possession. 3:29 to go here in half number one, 65-61. Drake gonna take it to the rack and lay it in. 65-61 your score. .314 mark. It's just a 2-point lead now for the Vipers, as they bring the ball up. Good drive down the lane, and the layup is good. And Reese with a strong take as we hit the 3-minute mark here of quarter number 3. And that shot is good. 65-63 your score. And very quickly back down for the Vipers. And right back to a 4-point ball game, 67-63. Knights back up with it. Long three-pointer, no good. Chaney clears the rebound. And very quickly stolen by Terrell Hill, and he lays it in. 69-68. That ball batted out of bounds. Good ball game shaping up here between these two squads. 69-68. 2 minutes and 19 seconds to go. Nice inbound play. And Thomas adds 2 more to his total. Turnaround jumper, good. McNeil with the turnaround. The Vipers try to get ahead in a hurry. End up turning the ball over again. Under 2 to go, 71-70. Vipers lead, and the Knights to the rack. Shot no good. Rebound by the Vipers. Pressure, but Chaney breaks it. Pulls ahead, a jumper at the elbow. Gets his own rebound and taps it in. 73-70. 90 seconds to go. Haynes, right down Main Street, lays it home, 73-72. Vipers get it across the timeline. Miles on the left side lays it in. Back to a 3-point game. Drake, coast to coast, is blocked. But a steal by Jalen Smith gives the ball right back to the Knights. Smith all over the place. In the corner to McNeil, in and out on the 3. Rebound to the Vipers, who push ahead in a hurry. And there should be a goaltending call there. Will count. As the rim grabbed while the shot was in the air by Isaiah Haynes, and so count the bucket. It's a 5-point ball game. Under a minute to go here in quarter number 3. Knights push the ball forward across the timeline. Drake gonna take it to the rim again. Comes up empty. Ball out of bounds. It's gonna belong to the Vipers. Drake thought there was some contact. Did not get the call. Full court pressure. Inbounded to Thomas. Now to Miles. Splits a double team right down the lane and is blocked. Good play that time by Terrell Hill, but now in a trap. Up ahead, they try to throw it off of one of the Vipers. What a play by John Davis Miles to tap it ahead to himself. Chaney can't hit the 3, but the offensive rebound cleaned up by Pierce. Into the third quarter. Jump ball. Just about 3 seconds to go, I believe, here in the half when the whistle blew. So we'll get a jump ball. Tap controlled by the Knights. They'll fling one from half court. No good to end quarter number 3. 77-72. The Vipers add to their lead. They lead by 5 as we head here to quarter number 4. It's the PBA on Triangle by 1891. Vipers inbound to kick quarter number 4 off. And more pressure from the Knights. Vipers able to break it. Down low, easy bucket for Cornelius Thomas. As the Vipers break down the defense, they now lead by 9. Up top, Washington Thomas is going to try and take it himself. Comes up well short on an awkward shot. And the Vipers ahead. A little back and forth with Cheney and Thomas. And now a three-point shot, no good. Rebound to the Knights. Inside to Williams. Good spin. And finishes with the left hand in the paint to make it 81-74 as we hit the 9-minute mark in the ball game here. Cheney's shot is short, gets his own rebound in the lane. Ball swings across to the left wing. All the way into the corner. Three-pointer is good. John Tavis Miles, another big three. Stretches the lead out to 10 here for the Vipers. More good defense. Thomas making his case that Deontay Brown touched it last, but the officials going to give the ball back to the Knights, and Brown will inbound. Brown on the handoff all the way to the right side. Can't get the shot to go, but draws the foul. 84-74, 8:25 to go in quarter number 4. And Brown will make his way to the free throw line for a couple of shots. First free throw good. It's been a back and forth affair here in Montgomery today. Been a fun game to watch. Second free throw is short. Vipers have it, but it's going to be some full court pressure that they break. And Thomas goes straight to the rim, can't get the layup. Cheney with the foul. I think they get the foul on the shot for Thomas. I think I got Jaron Washington Thomas on the foul. And so 2 shots for Cornelius Thomas. Money on the first one. In and out on the second, and the Knights can't control the tip or the rebound. Look like Hollingsworth and Williams got in each other's way and out of bounds to the Vipers. Good dish inside. Couldn't handle the pass, and so Brown right back down the other side for the Knights, lays it in and makes it 85-77. Trap from the Knights. They got Pierce in the corner, threw it toward the rim. Thought he got hit on the arm. Williams brings it forward for the Knights. Shot up and good for Hollingsworth. Three-pointer makes it 85-80. There's a good feed inside, and the basket good. Pierce making his mark on half number 2, under 7:30 to go. That shot blocked. Cheney gonna bring it ahead, flips it over back into the middle. Pull-up jumper off the front iron. Offensive rebound, no good. That shot blocked from behind by Williams. Saved by the Vipers, and now Cheney with 3. What a sequence for the Georgia Vipers to push the lead back out to 10. They thought they had a steal. They'll get a foul this time. Foul charge, I believe, to Darrell White. Cheney hits the deck, no call. Brown fires a 3. It's off the mark. Offensive rebound by Haynes, blocked. Now the Vipers ahead. Easy money for Cortez Cheney. Makes it 92-80. That ball deflected, I believe. Hits nothing. Cheney collects the loose ball. Thomas adds 2 more. And the Vipers starting to pull away here in quarter number 4. The lead's up to 14. Another turnover, and Cheney, a leaning 3, won't go. Offensive rebound, Miles. Thomas thought about it, pulls it down. Step over 3 off the mark. And looks like we're gonna have a timeout here. 6:07 to go in quarter number 4. Timeout on the floor for the Knights. 94-80 your score. You're watching the PBA on Triangle by 1891.
What happens when everything we know about something changes?
I tell people all the time, this is the best American story you never heard.
We're out hitting the pavement, talking to restaurants, talking to bars.
I don't think of myself as a whiskey salesperson. I want you to know his name.
Drink by drink, we're bringing this story to light.
When we have to step back through the pages of history.
It's so much more than whiskey. It's so much more than a brand. It's a movement.
When we have to make amends and pay respect.
We're honoring the greatest whiskey maker the world never knew. And it's beautiful.
And give credit where credit is due.
Uncle Nearest is the godfather of Tennessee whiskey, and the world needs to know it.
What happens? We do it. Uncle Nearest, it's more than whiskey.
Gonna be Knights basketball out of the break here. Brian King back with you here. PBA basketball on 1891. Marquez Brooks gonna control up top, drives to his right, ball fake. Followed by Williams, a whistle. Sure if they got the foul on the shot or on the rebound. They got it on the shot of Brooks. Just a little bit of a late whistle. And so Brooks, a couple of free throws. The Vipers had a 2-point lead at halftime. They were down by as much as a dozen in half number 1. Brooks hits the first one. The Knights came storming back to open up. Quarter number 3 got up by about as much as 5. But the Vipers have really pulled away. They lead by a dozen as Brooks hits both free throws. 5:49 remains here in quarter number 4. And there's a turnover by the Vipers. If they get back to that, that might be what the Knights need. Easy lay-in for Haynes. Lead back to 10, 94-84. And a ball thrown away by the Vipers. Back-to-back turnovers. Deontay Brown tried to save that one and couldn't. Ball goes out of bounds. Approaching the 5-minute mark as Miles flips the ball ahead, finally over to Cheney. Tries from long distance, can't get it to go, and now Knights basketball. Deflected by Cheney, good play, comes up with the steal. Finds Thomas down low for the layup. now another turnover by the Knights. We approach the halfway mark here of quarter number 4. Lead back to 12 for the Vipers, and they control the basketball in the backcourt. Miles guarded by Brooks up top. Now to Cheney on the wing, he gets a screen. Drives the lane, loses the handle. Brown up ahead to Brooks. Leaves the layup short. Here come the Vipers, and able to induce the foul on Brooks that time. The Vipers, they slow up just in front of him. That'll bring us to another timeout, 96-84. You're watching the PBA on Triangle by 1891. Brian King back here with the PBA on Triangle by 1891. We are in the home stretch as the Vipers inbound. They hold a 96-84 lead over the Montgomery Knights. 4.5 to go in the ball game. Knights going to have to put the car in gear if they want to catch up in this race. Ball controlled up top by the Vipers. Now into the corner, Miles. Post and a cutter, good cut right down Main Street that time for the Vipers, and an easy bucket. Matches their largest lead of the ball game at 14. Knights, a good take that time by McNeil. Reverse layup, 98-86. Pressure and almost a steal that time. Vipers able to control and turn that into an easy bucket. Darrell White with the layup. And another turnover as Cheney intercepts that one. He'll pull up from 3, it won't go. Ball saved by the Knights. Ties has it. Flips it over to Drake, who's across the timeline. Takes it all the way himself. It's a charge. Offensive foul. 3.5 to go, quarter number 4, 100-86 is your score. Full court pressure as the ball comes into Cheney. They try to trap. Good job by the Vipers to break as they get it ahead. And a 3-point attempt is off the mark and out of bounds to the Vipers. Pierce missed the 3. Unable to control the rebound was McNeil. Into the low post, ball knocked away. And so up ahead, easy layup for Hill. Lead back to 12, 188, as the Vipers inbound to more full court pressure. Good ball fake. Allows the Vipers to get the ball ahead. And Miles can't hold on to the ball. Knights quickly back the other way. Up and in, another easy layup for Hill. Lead back to 10. Trying to get it to single digits. Are the Knights if they can come up with a stop or a steal. And they come up almost with the steal. White able to get it back. Vipers controlling the corner. Right down the middle with the penetration. Pushes the lead back out to a dozen. And the Knights throw it away one more time. Viper basketball into their own basket. Quick inbound to Cheney under the rim, can't finish. Knights having to deal with pressure of their own. They break it as Drake flies up the court, tries to kick it out of the corner, knocked out of bounds. Ball will stay with the Knights. They trail by a dozen, 2:15 to go. Long three ball, good. Knights need a bunch more of that from Terrell Hill. He's got their last 7. Vipers quickly into the front court. Glover in the logo. Try the left side of the lane. Held ball. Believe ties. Able to tie the ball up on the way to the rim. And so those two will jump it off at the free throw line. Big height advantage for Orlando Ties. And the tap is controlled by the Knights. McNeil takes it all the way, lays it off the glass. Vipers come quickly back down and lose the ball out of bounds, right back to the Knights. They think it went off of a Knights player to the Vipers. They'll just get a steal of their own to make up for it. Thomas across the timeline, now pressured by Hill. 3 ball, won't go. Offensive rebound, Cheney in the corner, he'll try one. That's money. 105 to 93. Under a minute to go. Lay in for the Knights. 40 seconds and ticking away here as the Vipers bring the ball up the floor. Cheney gonna pull up a 3. Can't get it to go. McNeil gonna bring the ball up under 30. Jeffrey Drake kicks it in the corner. Ties, no good on a 3 ball. Vipers control. Ball rolls ahead. Knights pick it up. 3 is good. Alex McNeil, 3 ball here late. Now another turnover. The Knights trying to make it interesting, but they turn it over themselves. Right back to the Vipers. And I believe we're going to get a timeout here with 40 seconds to go. 105 to 100. The Knights storming back here late. Final minute coming up. It's a tale of 2 halves as we have 42 seconds remaining in the ball game. A 105-100 lead. Vipers over the Knights. The Knights led by as much as 12 in half number 1. The Vipers have led by as many as 14 in half number 2. But here we are, poised for an exciting finish as the Vipers inbound. White gonna pull up a 3, can't get it. Rebound to McNeil, 30 seconds to go. Pressure from the Vipers. And it's a steal for Cheney. Up ahead and the lay-in. Pushes it back out to 7 as he finds Thomas underneath. Knights ahead quickly. 3-point attempt is strong. Offensive rebound, put back, can't go. We get a traveling violation on the rebound as Thomas hits the deck with the basketball. And so with 9 seconds remaining, Knights ball. Under their own basket, they'll inbound here, and now they'll call a timeout, I believe. It is a timeout for the Knights. We'll take it with them. 9 seconds to go. 107 to 100 here. Vipers on top. You're watching the PBA on Triangle by 1891. Brian King back with you here, PBA on Triangle by 1891. Reset the game clock to 12 seconds and the score 107 to 101. Vipers still on top of the Knights, but now just a 6-point ball game in these final 12 seconds. Vipers gonna have to stand up defensively to preserve the victory. Knights to inbound under their own basket. They get it out up top. Quick 3-point attempt. Well strong. Knocked out of bounds. Will stay here. Just 5 to go. Knights going to have to hurry as they are running out of time. Jalen Smith to inbound. Ties thought about it. Now he'll try it. He's short. Rebound out to McNeil. He fires a 3 as the buzzer sounds. Shot no good, and that's your final 107 to 101. The Georgia Vipers come into Montgomery and steal one from the Montgomery Knights. Brian King saying so long from Montgomery, Alabama.
Welcome to tonight's presentation of the Pro Basketball Association. If you want pro, you want the PBA.